Good morning, good evening, good night to whoever may be watching this and whatever time zone you're on. This is a video that I was there to come with a devotion on, but I was kind of like led to do it a little more different than my devotional videos. So everybody want the key, want the answer to a lot of things, a lot of problems, a lot of situations, a lot of just things in life that goes on or went on or whatever. Um, so I'm gonna start off like this. Say if you a lady, you a woman, and you know this lady that cooks something and she sells it. She advertises it on maybe Facebook, IG, or you just know her like she just got popular with it. People like the way she cooked this one thing, and y'all been close for a while or whatever. So when you go and get it, you have to buy it in order to get it, no matter how close y'all are. Um, and so one day you go over there and she was like, you start asking, you was like, okay, girl, we've been homegirls for so long. Like, what is it you put in this? Like, what's the recipe? And she claims it's a family recipe. So she like, it's just, I mean, the gravy is what makes it stand out. Okay. So you go home, you try to whip it up, and you make the best gravy you could think of possibly making, and it don't hit the spot. So the next day you go over there, she like, oh yeah, I put a little crackers in it, like I crunch them up in real tiny pieces and I stir it, you know. So you try that method with the other unknown methods that you don't know about, other recipe, and that's not fulfilling. Okay. So you never really find out the full recipe, so you're always unfulfilled. So you constantly have to go to her to buy the the food that you desire, that you like, that hits that spot. Okay. But you ain't been realizing 3 weeks straight, God has been, for some reason, you've been going to this one particular store, and every day out of them 3 weeks that you go to that store, you pass this one section where it's a cookbook. Only one. But you always overlook it. Not knowing that her recipe, her whole recipe is in that one cookbook. It's not a family recipe. She just don't want to give you all the details. Okay. So that comes to where I'm going. We can go to church. Um, we can do all these things. We can hear from people spiritually. We can do all these things. Um, it could be a church you could be going to where the pastor will tell you bits and pieces. He won't tell you what you really need to hear, like the whole meaning of what you need to hear to fulfill your appetite with God. Because he know if he do, then you might not have to come back. So by you coming back and an offering plate coming around, he can most likely get your tithe and offering. Just like the woman can get your food to get that plate for her family recipe. So I'm here to tell y'all, it's good news in this. It's an answer. Just like that one cookbook that woman keep overlooking. It's a lot of books that we keep over. It's a lot of books. It's one book that we keep overlooking, called the Holy Bible. You can get it in many forms. You get a study Bible, you get prayer Bible like that is. You can get the King James version, the KJV. Um, it's all kind of versions. Snuggle, chill out. That's my cat, y'all. I'm sorry, but that relationship, that fulfillment for that appetite you have, and you're not getting craved unless you go to this one person and pay a price to get it. With this right here, it's free. You don't have to pay anything, y'all. Did you know that? You don't have to pay nothing. So the title for this is To Taste. And I'm going to give you a scripture out of Psalms. It's Psalms 34:8. It says, "Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good." You have to dive in his word. You got to taste it. Like, like he said, for it is written that man should not live by bread alone, but by the words of my Father. We can't live off that bread alone. We got to have the word. When you taste this and get into it, I promise y'all, it's going to start like stirring something up in you that's going to be so magnificent, you ain't going to be able to close your lips. Just like that recipe for that woman, you going to bring so much business because you ain't going to be able to hold it in. You have to tell somebody about it. And that's what he want us to do. He want us to tell people the good news. He don't want us to be in bondage. He want to tell people the good news. So here it goes. Cookbooks and food magazines are filled with photos of food. There is an art to capturing food that makes the reader salivate when viewing the photo. However, you can never really know what something tastes like until you make it yourself and take a bite. You might buy the cookbook and even recommend it to others, but until you taste it, you don't truly know it. In Psalm 34, David invites us to not be mere spectators of God, but to jump in and experience his goodness for ourselves. He knows he can talk about how good God is, but until we choose to engage God ourselves, we will never know his goodness firsthand. It's possible to talk about God, tell others about God, and even read about him, but never actually taste his goodness ourselves. The invitation remains today. Taste and see he is good. I hope that helps somebody. I literally tell y'all when I'm led to tell y'all something. I don't tell y'all how somebody else might. I don't know. I don't knock nobody. But me, I can speak on myself. I tell y'all all my experience. Life experience, like real life experience. You can go to church every day. You can talk to a pastor on the phone every day. You can have spiritual friends, prophets, that can prophesy to you every day. But still never get that relationship with God. Still never taste his goodness, his greatness. Because that relationship that you're seeking, it's going to be a one-on-one relationship. It's something it's intimate. It's something that you have to seek. It's something that you have to seek. So I encourage y'all, man, to dive in this word, man. If you got the King James Version Bible and you can't comprehend it, try another one. Get a prayer Bible. You can't comprehend that? Get a study Bible and just keep reading. If you can't comprehend none of them, keep reading. And eventually, it's going to start coming out. Because we do everything by what? Baby steps. Everything is a step process. You might not get it right off the jump. I know I didn't. I don't really know too many people that did. But you're going to get it. Because his word is the truth. So that means he's not a liar. If he say that we can grow in his word and form a relationship with him, intimacy with him through his word, then it's nothing holding us back but us. So if you say that you believe in God and believe in Jesus, then you have to believe in yourself. Don't never limit your capabilities because Jesus is in you. God created us in his image. So that means if we're created in his image, then he wants us to comprehend his word. But he want to see if we go keep going or we go give up. Because he know it's a lot of things in life we should have gave up on, but we kept striving to get it. We kept striving to get better in it or to do it or pursue it. And it wasn't worth anything. This is worth all. We don't get salvation off works. But it shows characteristics. It helps other people. It shows love. It shows kindness, meekness. It shows a sound mind. Um, it shows all them great qualities that God gives us. I'm gonna tell y'all one testimony that I never said. This one I first got tested on obedience with God. I used to walk to work because I worked right around the corner. I was staying with my sister at the time, and I walked the same way every day. Like I never changed it up. So I, you know what I'm saying, hit the stairs, I'm ready, going on, got my little suit on, not business suit, but got my little Caesar suit on, you feel me? Finna go flip these pieces. So I took like 3 steps. And it was just like something inside of me telling me, turn around. So me, being me, I didn't even know it was God, but me, I'm being obedient. I didn't even ask why. I didn't be like, well, I kind of knew it was God, but I didn't say, God, why should I turn around like I go this way every day? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't question it. As soon as it said turn around, I literally did a whole 360. And I went the back way. I went the alleyway. So obedience is key. That is key to God. He loved obedience and gratitude. That is key to him. So by me doing that, I was led to go around. I went through the alleyway, and it was like I was cutting through the drive-through at McDonald's. It was like a family. It was white people. It was a white man, a white woman, probably like 3 little white kids. He had a sign that was like they were from out of town. Their car broke down. They need help getting food and what I'm saying, stuff like that. I probably had like $19 on me, y'all. I gave the man like $11. You know what I'm saying? I was like, here you go, sir. I hope this helped you. And he was like, oh my gosh, you just don't know how much of a blessing you have been to me. Like, people have been passing like all morning. And I was like, sir, like, this is what we here for. We here to help each other. We family. And I was like, he said something else I don't remember. I was like, but you have a blessed day. And I, waved at the kids, smiled at them. And it was just like, that was my first time feeling the lightness. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like the last testimony I had, but I still felt a lightness. And it went about me boasting. Like, I ain't go to work and be like, hey man, I just helped this family out. Like, You don't do it for that. So I'm telling y'all this because I want y'all to know it ain't about what you do. It ain't about your works. Your works does not get you to heaven. Obedience is key. But through your obedience, he will allow you to be able to work for him. Be able to bless someone for him. Be able to change somebody's perspective. Change somebody's lifestyle. You know. Help somebody from stop committing suicide. But you first gotta be obedient. So, getting his word, man. That's the answer to everything, y'all. It ain't gonna be easy, but it's gonna be well worth it. I promise you. Um, I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. For whoever be blessed by this message, I'm honored that God could use me to bless you with this message. And tell y'all, man, to keep fighting a good fight, man. But don't fight it alone because you're not alone, man. God is with you. Jesus is always with you. Acknowledge that, accept it, and walk with them. Don't be. We in the world. That don't mean we got to be of it. Because this world ain't about nothing. It ain't about nothing. We live about this much of this world. The rest of this bottle is eternity. So with this much, we need to be striving to be the best that we can be in God. Not the prince of lies. Not the enemy, not the devil. He don't want to do nothing but still kill and destroy us. But we're called to life, not death. So, like I said, I hope this bless y'all, man. See y'all next time. Y'all wonderful kings and queens. And I love y'all, man. Peace out.